Hello, how are we? I am popping in today to talk about whether or not we should be following people who do the same kind of stuff as us on social media or not. Now, I know that lots of people, when they first start out, they want to see what everybody else is doing, they want to get their eyes into the competition and make sure that they've got full focus on what the competition are doing, and it can get to the point where ever so quickly people's timelines are filled up with other people doing the same stuff as them. So is that a good idea or is it not? Is it a good idea to sit in comparison? Is it a good idea to think about the competition? Is it a good idea to be following what other people are doing, to be inspired? Let's have a look at this one. The first thing that I want you to know is that I honestly, truly and wholeheartedly believe that competition absolutely isn't a thing. Now, there's always lots of conversations about this, and lots of conversations go around about whether or not there is people in our space that are doing similar things to us, whether they are competition or not. Now, I think not. Why do I think not? Because every single one of us is a unique human being. Every single one of us is bringing something slightly different into the world, and every single one of us is bringing it forward in our own way. As long as you're doing your thing in your way, then that makes your business unique. The more you-ness you bring to your business, the more unique you are, and the more copy-proof you are. Now, you know that there are options with almost everything in life right now. There are options, and we have to make choices based upon the options put before us and making decisions that are right for us and our business. Now, I have a personal trainer at the moment because I am on a fitness quest. But in my gym, there are probably 6 different personal trainers. Now, I choose my personal trainer based upon my personal preferences. I make the decision as to who I'm going to work with on my decision as to who is the best fit for me. I also make my decision as to which mentor I'm going to work with. I make my decision as to which tin of beans I'm going to buy. And that is a process based on things being different. And this isn't about being cheapest, because in a lot of circumstances, people aren't going for the cheapest option. This is about you being able to be you and standing in your own power and doing your own thing in business and being yourself. Because when you bring your own stories, your own personality, your own take on things into business, that allows you to be very unique. Now, most of us are not reinventing the wheel, okay? Most of us are teaching things that other people are teaching out there, sharing things that other people are sharing out there, selling things that other people are selling out there. But that doesn't mean that the market is saturated. That doesn't mean that there isn't space for you. That doesn't mean that you can't bring your own unique take into that world. So when you look at thinking about competition, I want you to think about the fact that actually what you're going to do is your own thing. What you're going to do is stand in your own space. What you're going to do is share in your way, and you're going to help and advise people in your way. And your vibe absolutely will attract your tribe, and also repel the people that aren't good for you. You know, there isn't a one size fits all for any service, any product. People have different wants and needs. People have different aims and ambitions. People have a different set of things that they want to be, do, have and achieve. And they want to be able to connect with the people that are right for them. The people that will help and support them. The people that have the product for them. The people that will look after them. And look at how you can shine your own uniqueness into your business. So rather than thinking of the competition, I would much rather you grabbed a notebook or a journal and started to write down your stories, the things that you can share, your journey, why your business is different. Not from a USP perspective, but from the perspective of your heart and soul and why you're doing the things that you're doing and what is important to you in your business. Now, when we look at comparison, now, it's one of those that it's really easy to fall into, particularly if you're feeling a bit You know, if you're having a bad day, if you're feeling a little bit vulnerable, if you're feeling a little bit wobbly, really easy to start to compare yourself. Really easy to start to give yourself a super hard time about how they're better than you, or they're doing that better than you, or they've got their shit together more than you, or they're doing this more than you, and they're not you. They are not you. You cannot judge their journey by a Facebook post, an Instagram post, by a YouTube video, by anything. Because one, you don't know what their goals, dreams, ambitions are. Two, you know, you're seeing a clue, but you're not seeing the full story. You don't know what's happening behind that business. Three, surely it's okay for everyone to succeed. It's okay for everyone to do their thing. They've got their clients, you've got your clients. It's okay for other people to be in your space and you not beat yourself up about it. It is okay for you to absolutely, genuinely and wholeheartedly support the growth of others in your industry, because the more we all grow, the better it all becomes, and the more people can be impacted and the more work that we can do out there. So comparison isn't something that you should fall into. And when we talk about should you follow these people or not, it kind of depends on you and your stage in your journey. Because number one, you can't follow people in your industry if you are feeling quite wobbly and a little bit vulnerable about your position in the industry right now. Okay, so what I would say is get rid of all of those accounts, get rid of all of those people that you have gone and followed in that, oh, I better see what they're doing, I better see what they're doing, must keep an eye on the competition. You know, I had the conversation with one of my gorgeous rock stars a little while ago, and I asked her to unfollow people that were in her space, because she was getting ranty about it a lot. There was a lot of ranty energy around it. And she said to me, she said, but how will I know what the competition are doing? So we had the conversation about whether or not they were competition, but also we went on to talk about the fact that, you know, if you do want to check out what's going on in your arena, if you do want to check out what's going on and what other people are doing, then save it for a time where you know that you're in a good headspace and you know that you can learn and take stuff from it. This isn't copying. So we're getting on to the next bit here, is about making sure that you aren't just going out there and being inspired by what other people are doing. It's really easy to be overly inspired by the things that are falling into your newsfeed. When you are looking at what other people are doing in your arena, the one question you must keep in mind all of the time, and whether it is in your arena or in another arena, is what is my version of that? So if you find something that really inspires you, that you think, oh, I could do that, that's great, that's a great idea. What's my version of that? And then you can make something very unique based upon what your version of that could look like. So my big suggestions would be that I personally don't follow lots of people on social media who are in my arena. I do follow some of my mentors and people that are in my space, but not very many, like very few indeed. Only look at those different people when you're doing it as proper research, so that you're not doing it when you feel wobbly, so that you're not doing it when you know, it doesn't sort of smack you in the face when you're having a really net kind of day and feeling really wobbly and vulnerable. Do it as a research, and always look at things and go, what is my version of that? Do not look at going, they're doing that, I could do it. Okay, there is another video that I'm going to put somewhere up here that you can go and watch that is about copying in business that might also help and support you with this one. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the little bell. I think I've got a little bell somewhere. I should really ring it, shouldn't I, when I say that? Turn on the little bell so that you get the notifications when new YouTube videos go live. And I hope that you have an absolutely smashing day. Speak soon. Bye.